Hey guys, me again, back with another video. Today I'm going to be reviewing these newer running boards from TesStudio. Thank you TesStudio as always for sponsoring this video. I was really excited to get my hands on this newer model. I think this is the most cyber-esque looking running board out there on the market today. They've got all the angles going on. They've got this Cybertruck logo in the center. Love the look of these. Very, very strong steel. This is not going to bend. It's not plastic or anything. And it's held together by nuts, bolts, and brackets. It's very simple. But yeah, if you're looking to get a pair of these, be sure to use RedKnave20. It's going to get you at least 20% off. And right now through the holidays, 35% off on their website. Take advantage of that while it's still going on. It will be reduced back down to 20 probably after this holiday season. They are celebrating the launch of their Amazon storefront. I asked if they can also give you a little discount on Amazon. They're going to see what they can figure out to get me a code for the Amazon page as well. So everything will be in the description below for information on what to get and where and how much it'll cost. So just check the description. So these running boards are not just the best looking, in my opinion. They are the only ones I've seen on the market that do not interfere with the jack point up front on your Cybertruck. All the other models I've used, they overlap that area. So if you needed to jack your car up, if you had a flat tire, or if you take it into the service center and they need to get underneath it, you're going to have to remove those brackets. But not with this design. It uses 5 of these brackets instead of 4, and they avoid that area up front, so you don't have to worry about removing these if you need to jack your truck up. So the install is very simple. Again, nuts, bolts, screws. They're all the same length, so you don't have to worry about which one goes where. There's no spacers like the other models as well. And the brackets look a little different, so it seems like they're figuring out the better way to put on these running boards nowadays. I'm going to put this one on my driver's side, and then I'll show you around the other side and compare to the previous model, if you haven't seen that video, of what I've been using, so you can see the difference between my 2 favorite running boards. So yeah, let me just get started. And it shouldn't take too long at all. I'm hoping no more than a half hour, and that's if I take my time and film. So let's go. All right, I'm underneath the driver's side, and here's the first bracket. Here is that lift point I was talking about, the jack point. So this will sit just outside of that jack point, and you just want to line it up nice and good. And then we're going to bolt it in. Try and hand tighten it first. You want to line up this bracket here so it's resting on this edge. It should feel like, feel it out. It's kind of weird to describe. It wants to conform to the angles going on underneath here. So just keep pushing it in and move it around until it feels like completely flush and flat. Just going to loosely tighten that nut and then repeat with the other 4 of these before I tighten everything down so I can slide as needed. Very easy. And just repeat that process on the other 4 brackets. And be sure to put your Cybertruck into extract mode. It'll make it a lot easier to get underneath it. And then enable jack mode to prevent it from lowering onto you. Safety first. Now that all the brackets are on, we can place this on top, and they should line up with the corresponding holes. And I'll see if I chose the right side on all these brackets, because there are 2 slots to choose from. I kind of just guessed which one it should go in. And that conforms to the angles of the Cybertruck just perfectly. All right, let me show you up close here. So this sits down perfectly flush, but we need to make sure that there's room for this to drop down behind these brackets. That's why I said loosely put these, so we can slide these into place because you might not have it out enough. But yeah, we need to just slide this behind, and then the holes will match up underneath here. If I could focus, could kind of see them poking out into view. So that's my next job, is to just make sure everything is flush and lining up before I bolt it all together. All right, several boring minutes later, many screws, slight adjustments here and there just to make sure everything lines up, and it's on. Wish my truck wasn't filthy, but what are you gonna do? It's gonna rain again, or else I would have cleaned it. I really like those. I want to say they stick out a little more than the previous ones I had. A little further than the mud flap area. But that is the new look. If you forget, let me show you what my other ones look like. These are what my old ones look like. So yeah, obviously they're filthy. I'm sorry, I didn't clean them. But these are what my top favorite until I got these new ones. I share the same complaint about these as everybody else, for the most part, is this rolled edge, this bar. It's just not very cyber. When you think Cybertruck, you think angles, you think polygonal, and the rolled edge just kind of took away from that Cybertruck look. You had the Cybertruck little logo cutouts, but I feel like that rolled edge, yeah, just kind of detracted a bit from the overall cyber look. So let's hop back to the better ones. All right, guys, I installed it on both sides of the Cybertruck. Let me know in the comments below, what do you guys think of this model? I think these are gonna be my new favorites, just with those angles. They just got that cyber look to them. I feel like it makes the stance of the Cybertruck just look a lot more aggressive as well. And you might be asking, why do you need running boards? Well, I'll show you. The ingress and egress is greatly improved. The higher up you are, the easier it is. Yes, you can put it into entry mode, but if you have kids, elderly, movement impaired people, they're really going to appreciate having one extra step to get in and out. Aside from ingress and egress, cleaning, as you've seen my other running board videos, you know I love these for cleaning. I no longer need a little step stool to get here in the middle of my massive windshield. Since we don't have a handle on the inside, having that extra step just gives you some peace of mind knowing you're more stabilized. And of course, the look, I think it just looks way better with a running board, and it should protect me from side impacts as well, since those stick out a bit further than the widest part of the Cybertruck. Thanks again to TesStudio for sending these over for review. Couldn't have done it without you. And of course, use RedKnave20. It's going to get you 35% off through the holiday season. And check out their Amazon store page if you're more comfortable ordering through there. Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe. Ring that bell if you are subscribed. I got a whole bunch of stuff planned for next year in 2025. Really enjoying having this channel grow and showing you guys all these possible accessories for the Cybertruck. It really means a lot to subscribe. It really helps support the channel for future growth. All right, I will see you in the next video. Until then, see you later.